I was making tea. I missed the loop. Hi everyone! Hello! I hope you guys are having a good day. We're back. We're back with my wife. We're gonna go ahead and continue her event. I think yesterday we finished AT2? Broke the chain! I know, intro ruined. It's over. It's over for you guys. It's over. Loop abandoned? I'm sorry. We confirmed 2 of them, and then after that is as soon as I make it back. I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but we're gonna go ahead. Wash stream. You dare say that to me during my ab licking stream? Really? Really? During my... in front of Hoshi abs? I'm disappointed in you guys. I'm very disappointed. What did Hoshi do to you? Huh? More like washed abs? Wow. You too, Effie? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I see. I'll remember this. None of you are allowed to see Hoshi again. Washed with my tongue. Damn right. Holy shit. Oh my god. I think we finished AT2. Please correct me there if I am wrong. We're gonna be doing AT3. Hey! Yes, yes. Save for the next, because like, it's in a month from now. Welcome in, Ryan. We're gonna do AT3. Hopefully we get to AT5. I want to do at least part 1 of AT5. No, we are not. We are not on AT5. Do not lie to me like that. I'm gonna try to get to AT5, at least that, so that way we can try to like finish AT5 to like AT7. No, AT6 for like next stream, and then there's only 1 stream finishing these 3 off. So that's what I'm thinking about. Miracle, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. We're in AT3. Please don't lie to me. We're in AT3, right, guys? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're gonna go with yes. I'm assuming yes. Kami? Yes, we are in AT3. Yes it? You can't yes at me! Yeah, I think all the funny stuff going on in Mitsukue has been a trick played by these Kami-sama. And I'm looking for one of the many out there. You don't believe me? Only are more familiar and monster-y type of stuff. Besides, I'm finding it hard to guess what sort of Kami-sama would be so bored as to hop on a unicycle and curse my house. It saw your abs. I get it. I get it. I'm sorry, Hoshi. I would harass you too. In the nicest way possible. I too would harass you, woman. Sounds like most other Oni I know. Why are you looking for this Kami-sama? Do you think one of them cursed you? The opposite, actually. Did me a solid once. But one day, it just vanished. Could it be the one you do? Maybe? Can't say for sure. After all, I can't tell what that unicycle Kami-sama looks like. So, mind doing me a favor? If you see the one you do, or are even lucky enough to see its actual form, help me check if it looks like this. Moriuchi pulls out a ring of keys from his pocket, with a tiny keychain attached. A manekineko. Isn't that a mascot Hajini's felines created based on feline beast stewards? The Kami-sama I met practically looks the same, apart from the size difference. Hoshiguma-san, since you're no ghost, then I wager that you're after this one Udol to figure out what's up with your house, yeah? Taisho, I never introduced myself to you. Are you one of the Kinsekikai? Shakes head. Nah. Why would anyone from Kinsekikai end up in a yatai here? An informant for the cops, then. Shakes head. Rather throw my life away. An information broker. Does not nod or shake head. I mean, what kind of intel guy would admit he's in the business? But if you're in the business, then I don't think it's fair for you to ask me to help you without offering anything in return. Huh. What sort of reward would you like, Hoshiguma-san? If it's information, I can tell you all I know. Don't worry about it. We can come back to that once I figure out what kind of information I'm after. Anything that would cost you your life if you talked about it? Best to let me know beforehand. Last minute confessions won't get you any help from me. No, if you really manage to find me a useful clue or two, nothing's off the table. Deal? Deal. Alright, so where should I go looking for this one Udol? The shrine? Don't forget, the city under us isn't called Nan and Anzai Matsukeo Shiro for nothing. This is the Southern Court's de facto capital, Matsukue Grand Shrine. You can't possibly want me to go to the whole pilgrimage route. Of course not. Do you know where the police local is called Kizuno Jinda? The Shrine of Bonds? Heard a bit about that one. Tough, if you know exactly which one to go to. Why haven't you gone yourself? Kamigami are fickle beings. They'll appear before some, but won't grace others, no matter what. And you're part of the other group? Seems so. Ever since the Kami left me. Taisho! My scooter's all busted! Help me fix it before the guys chasing me catch up! Why are you here? Still think I'm a ghost, huh? Wait, so you're not? Momoka, what's with the panic? I'm being chased. I rode my scooter here and shook them off, but it broke down. Could you get it running again? Who's after you? It's Mio-san. Mio? Then you best be good and follow her home. Overstep your calorie count again? No, she wants to get rid of me. Momoka's too silly? I don't know, man. Ever since I learned about everything that happens in K-pop, I just feel bad for idols in general. It makes me feel sad. And, like, I know J-pop isn't as bad as K-pop, but, like, she was an underground idol. I feel bad for her. Oh, that tea's still very, very hot. She absolutely deserves better. My TV suddenly freaked out and started broadcasting scary stuff. Fonzie, welcome in. I don't know. Both can be pretty bad if we're gonna be fully honest. I think it might be slightly worse from K-pop from what I've seen, unfortunately. Because, like, both of them you end up owing the company. I don't know, man. Both of them suck. I wouldn't want to be an idol. If I had to choose one, though, Japan seems like the better one, not by much. But, like, seeing top idols even now... Yeah... nah, I wouldn't want to do the K-pop idol. Both are awful? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. She was talking to Mifune-san. They said death or orpathy. That's Tsukete. Momoko starts to babble incoherently. Moriuchi has no time to react before Hoshiguma walks over to the scooter. Death? Orpathy? Momoko-san, did you offend them somehow? All I did was post one message. I wasn't planning anything or scheming with Tessai. Nuh-uh. Scheming with Tessai? Let's see if this right's fixable. Why don't you go after the one Yudo first? Plain dumb informant brokers-san? This is my second time scaring Momoko-san here. It's like the fourth time, Hoshi. Hoshi, you've scared her 4 different times now. One at the concert, one time here, one time in your house, and now just right now. She's in a pinch now, so I should do what I can to even the score. Momoko-san, I promise you as long as I'm here, nothing will happen to you. Thank you. Someone's coming from Nita Street. Are they after me? Kiseki Kai outfits. Seems to be the case. Taisho, Go-san, save me! Go-san? Me? Sorry, I still don't know your name. That aside, your right's back in action. Hop on, and leave the rest to me. Go-san! Oh, so here you are, Momochi. Be a good girl and come on home with us, yeah? Play nice and we won't hurt you. Where's Mio-san? I want to talk to her. Joshua, welcome in! I hope you're having a good day. What you trying to do, huh? Negotiate with us? For real, just be good and come on back with us. Then we'll forget everything that happened today. Keep running, and I can't say for sure that your pretty face won't have a new scar by the time we're done playing hide and seek. Better worry about yourself first. And just who do you think you are? Go, Momoka. I'll handle them. I can't leave you here all by yourself. Arson, welcome in! Then keep the backseat empty for me. Indecipherable tongue click. I don't care who you are. Or the bluff you're trying to pull, Cyril. Start the engine. Omae! Don't think you're getting away. Oh! Oh my god! I love this artwork so much. That's so good. Momoka revs the engine, and the one-horned Oni jumps onto the scooter's back seat as the Yakuza's weapons swing through the air. Chikusho, fire! Fire! Fill that pesky Oni in a ride with holes. What do we do? Just keep on running as fast as you can. Leave everything else to me. Mamuka's unable to take her words. She was already hyperventilating before, and her fears turned out to be a sobbing mess. But through her tears, she realized the lack of crossbow bolts flying past her. She suddenly hears only the sound of metal crashing into metal behind her, and the dull thump of bodies hitting something. She does not know what's going on behind, and can't let go of her worries, so she can only cry as she turns her head around. Bolts, daggers, and desperate punks, all slamming into Ghostland's shield. The shield stands only half a person's height, but in a single horned Oni's hand, it is practically a wall behind her scooter. I'm gonna turn! Don't worry about me. You've ridden this fast before? Only when filming and it was fake! Don't have any choice anyway! What did they teach you when you were filming? Cow understeer, then lean in! Yeah, just do that. Mamuka wails even louder as she imagines falling off the counter seat. The counter steer. She's already pictures a scenario in her head where she pushes too hard, sending Ghost-san and herself flying straight into the Yakuza hands. Whatever! Sparks fly from the vehicle, but she manages a thrilling turn around the corner. Now going straight, Mamuka bites her lip and grips the throttle tightly. The tremendous velocity even blows her tears off her face into the breeze. The clamor of the pursuers gradually fades away. Where are you going? I'll make sure you get there safe and sound, before I head over to the shrine to help Taisho out. Did Moriuchi-san ask you to do something? To chase a kite I saw with my own eyes. A unicycle riding an invisible being. Told me to look for it at the shrine. It appeared next to me in the middle of the night. I chased it all the way to his yatai, before you came to us. Wait, are they bringing them together? That actually would be really cool. Because, like, both of them are kind of involved in the same thing. So it'd be pretty cool if the Kami are somehow bringing them together to finish this. Oh, my tea is so good. I think that's what's going on. In the middle of the night, a kaidan? Scared? Then let's split up. No, I'll go with you. I can't go home anywhere, much less the agency. There's nowhere else for me to go. I can't go with you? You can, but keep your voice down or you'll dry those guys in again. Done with all your screaming now? Does your throat hurt? Not at all. I've had vocal training, you know. Even when I'm not on stage, I do as I'm taught to prevent damage to my vocal cords. Good job, Mamuka. Couldn't be me. Good job. That's so. You're back. Just doing a bit of work. Brought something back here. Did Kimby ask you to send something again? I won't be able to use it, so go back and leave me to my work. Hoshiguma's shield. Hanya, right? You met her. Even if I didn't, I've heard enough of her from you over these past few years. Take the strange mask off your face. Why do you care what I wear? Didn't Kimbe tell you to put that on whenever you went over to his place? They said you were too honest with your emotions, and lacked the composure of a leader. All you did was throw tantrums at home, and scratching the shoji screen doors with your worthless bokuto. It tells you to hide your emotions, and you put on this like a good boy? Do you even know what could be hiding inside that mask? I don't care if it's rigged with bombs and blows up my face one day. It's none of your business. Omae! Leave. I want your lousy mask out of my sight. Leave? Me. What about my mother? What about her? Today is the day she died, Chairman Tessai. Today? You forgot everything. All you think about is your reopened forge. That's no excuse for you to hang around that Viper Kinby. Viper? How did Kasan die again? What did he do when she died? What did you do? If he's a Viper, what does that make you? Shut up. What are Kasa and I, to you, Kinseki Kai? Forget it. There's nothing for us to discuss. I'm gonna pay my respects to her. You don't get in my way. What? What is it? Mifune-san showing up on TV after all these years? Wait, is he also gonna be on TV for them? Bro, what is going on? Ah, there's our local gambler. That was a fun pachinko slash. Now tomorrow, gotta run over to a shrine. So today, up the stairs to my room, and it's time to catch some Z's. Because she has abs. Welcome in. That's my wife. I have to make sure to take good care of her. It's very important. It's very, very important. I swear. How you do today? Hello. I lost 7,500 mon today. That means for the rest of the month I still have... barely enough to get by. Alright. Well, I should have asked all my Tessai for my pay for looking after the parlor. As long as I don't think about how much I've lost. Pachinko's always fun time. Base gambler? She would be a good gacha fan. Face wash done, TV's on, terminal charging. Girl, you sleep with the TV on? Woman, you're insane. Huh? Newsjacking? What's going on? Wait, why is he... Kijisei jumps off her futon and stares at the screen in shock. Kinbe? Okay. Who is this? Because those colors... Is Kuroboshi making another one? Does Kuroboshi have another daughter in here? Dante, hello! My polls, I got Hoshi already. I got Hoshi yesterday. I also got, who was the other one? Oh yeah, I also got Momoka. Honestly, I already got everybody in there, thankfully. So now I can save for, the crossover event. And that way I don't struggle. I can guarantee pull worst case scenario. Logs, cache, hardware traces. All traces clean. From terminal placements to signal hijacking and the aftermath. The whole process took about 2 hours? Everything that had to be verified's done. The broadcasting, linking to live monitors, and love subtitles. Oh, okay. There were minor glitches from the signal fluctuations, but they weren't anything unmanageable. A little work around here and there, and it should be all good to go. Gumpeki! It's okay. It took me 61 pulls total to get all of them. So you're still not there yet, but you will get her. I believe in you. It's okay. Hoshi will grace us all with her abs. I truly believe it. You have to believe it. Once you believe that her abs are coming to you, you will get her. I'm so tired. I want to sleep. Locking in for 2 hours straight is my limit. I'm so sleepy. Real. Holy shit, real. Oh, I can't sleep here. Even a Kinseki channel employee taking a nap in here would be pretty suspicious. I have to go back to that cramped and lousy office. Sarasa! I'm tempted to, like, look into her, but I don't remember seeing her. Huh? An interim broadcast? Oh, I gotta hide! Yes, I'm here. Let me test the machine. What? No, I'm not the only one here. Right? Yes. All set in place. The broadcast can start at any time. I like how she's just slowly walking. Everyone else is ready to kill Momoka and she's just like... Eh. Whatever. I'll get her eventually. It doesn't matter. Mio-san? What a rare sight. I recommend the Chikawa. And the bird and beast tendons and foul beast eggs are must-tries too. If you fancy something lighter, may I suggest a daikon or konbu nuts? Daikon sounds great. Please give me some daikon. Oh, this is her first appearance? Okay. Don't play dumb, Moriyuchi. Where's Momoka and the Ao Oni? How would I know? Give me a number. The Kinseki Kai can afford it. If you joined my Discord and did a 10 pull in voice chat, will it give you the Oni? I do not know. There is a chance I steal all the luck. Look, man, you don't need a ritual. You gotta believe. You just gotta believe that the abs are here. You have to truly feel it. I believe you'll get her. She comes to those who deserve it. I believe you will get her. I only sell Odin here. How could I possibly know where my customers go after filling their bellies? I believe in you, Punchy. You'll get her. You will get her. Do a 10 pull now. You will get her. Could you imagine it actually worked? Do a 10 pull now and you will get her. An appropriate pushback is understandable, but an excessive defiance means refusal to cooperate. No, I would never. I don't get it, Saul. She's just a showgirl at your mercy, without any kin in the city. Where could she possibly run off to? What harm could she do to your Kinseki Kai? Are you trying to pull information out of me? I wouldn't dare. Mio-san, I'm sure you've known her for a long time, even longer than I've known her. Watch, like, you get one of the purple. Oh god, that would be horrible. No, I believe you guys. I believe in you guys. You guys can get her. She got to know me because my Odin's yummy. And I know all the Kaida in the city. I only offered a few comforting words, and to be honest, we're not that close at all. But I can tell she's the little lost lass being pushed around with no bad intentions. I'm sure you spent way more time with her. So, what say you? I see you're insistent on your silence. Come on, let's not put it in that way. Oh, you're trying to get Pepe? No, I'm not encouraging it. Ren, welcome in. Look, man. All I'm saying is, if you can get her and you're trying to, you got this. We're doing pretty Gucci. How about you? How about help me leave a good review for the spot? Something about this place being a rare gem and a great bang for your buck. Why not have some Odin to appease your hunger and mood? Base Pepe enjoyer? You made a friend, Punchy. Congratulations. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can get Pepe in this one. Chikawa, tendon, egg, daikon, kombu nut. One of each. Bro, as long as you're over 18, you're fine. Mio-san, you... So you had no intention of giving me a free meal. I see how it is. Fine for Momoka, but not for me. What? No! I just thought you'd never allow me to honor the serving you with my humble cooking. Does 15 cents? I'm sorry, if you are 15, the server is 18 plus. You are more than welcome to be in the stream, but the server is definitely 18 plus. Here you go. Itadakimasu. She claps her hands and dips her head before her meal, and then takes the chikawa from the paper cup for a nibble. It's hot. The noise echoing down Nita Street suddenly dips in volume. Pedestrians fall silent at the exact same moment, like foul beasts on a single tree suddenly dropping and chirping. I believe in you, bro. You got this. Thank you for respecting that. But the silence only lasts a few seconds before a uniform voice booms from every television screen on the street. What? Oh no! Bro, I'm a demon. What makes you think I'm not old already? Oh man. Good evening, citizens of Mitsukue. I'm terribly sorry for taking up your time. I, Kohei Mifune, have news to break to you all. When was the last time your boss showed his face on a program? Wait, are you kidding me? He's been up front on live TV being like, we're getting her. More than a decade ago, the singer and actress Momoka Hanyu is currently missing. I repeat, the whereabouts of this popular singer and actress Momoka Hanyu, who has a long-term contract with their company, are currently unknown. According to reliable sources, Momoka-san's disappearance is closely linked to a kaiden tale circulating in the city. We are still verifying how they are related to the situation, but we are certain of one thing. At the core of the strange incident is the Ao Oni of Kinsekikai, the single-horned Oni. Among many more nicknames, a female Oni with one horn, long green hair, of tall and sturdy build, said to carry a large triangle shield. She vanished 2 decades ago, spawning the myth that she was haunting the city as a vengeful spirit late at night, killing anyone who's been connected with her. Many attendees report seeing this individual at Momoka-san's concert. As for whether she's truly a living being, a pretender, or a genuine ghost, we are as yet uncertain. Also, really quickly, I'm going to complain about one thing. The people in charge of these channels need to be fired. Immediately let them go. This one, okay. Not the best, but I get it. These two, perfect for where you want. Hi, Strat, welcome in. These three, execute them. Kill them right now. Never let them have a job in front of a camera ever again. Or editing. That's my stance on this. That's all I can pay attention to. As the man responsible for the company Momoka-san is contracted to, I make a sincere appeal for the general public to contact us with any clues. You'll be rewarded handsomely. Any important details? Momoka met Hoshi at the yatai stand. Tism rant. It was important, okay, man? It was important. Realized, okay, Hoshi is not a ghost. Hoshi promised her that she will protect her, and like as long as she's in the city, no harm will come to Momoka after she found out the death or originium, or orpathy decree on her. She defended her. Hoshi is helping the yatai stand man. They married and lived happily ever after. No, that's my wife. Hoshi's my wife. But Hoshi and the guy basically agreed that he would give her any information she wanted if she could find him proof of a god. Or of a kami, more like it. And that's kind of where we're at right now. She's heading over to the shrine where he believes she will be able to experience it with Momoka. And currently, Mifune is trying to make sure that she is found and Hoshi is stopped. I'm sure Momoka still also harbors hope that you'll help her out of this plight. I hope that was a good enough explanation. Just For that? To find Momoka and the Ao Oni? What did they do to provoke Mifune? None of your business. I don't get it, Mio-san. Is this last really worth your boss getting so worked up? They've got Mifune casting a wide net over the city, woven of every pair of eyes glued to the TV. Moriuchi sees a flash of something. A tanto. In the same instant, he lacked any time to respond. The short blade stabs into the wooden Odin table. If you choose to be silent, then it's best for you to stay silent. Not even a word. Remember this well. It would be very sad to see your Odin disappear from the city. Man, Mio's something. Ooh, short one. What was the broadcast about? I don't know. Did Kin be used to be a TV host or something? Kin be? Mifune. When I was little, I think I remember something like that. I heard Mifune used the helm of every program on the Kinseki channel in the early days. News, variety shows. Sometimes makes a guest appearance on the Weather Channel too. Come to think of it, I even helped him do a few of those long weather forecasts. Later on, when Kinseki Channel expanded, he only did breaking news, and as time went on, eventually disappeared off camera. No! Don't do that to K-On! Mio is chill. I can't remember the name, but we all know it's the brunette. So what he wants now is... That's cute. I do like how they made the styles. That's actually really cute. Yo, that bike over there. The Ao Oni? She's really with Momoka. You should watch K-On. Yes, yes. Watch K-On. It is cute girls doing cute stuff. Stay away from the fandom. Don't touch that thing with a 10-foot pole. That's all I'll say. Don't get near the fandom. Wonderful anime. Wonderful, wonderful anime. Fandom is somehow the worst people you will meet. So, should we stop them? You got a death wish? Call the news! Just look at her sobbing. I bet the Ao Oni kidnapped her. Maybe she's doing some mind control stuff too. No. I don't mean it's toxic. Does somebody want to explain the K-On fandom to Punchy? It's not wow, this is a toxic fandom. No, if you see a K-On profile picture, you walk away. You're gonna touch someone? Mo, make it one of the femboys. Hi, Abel, welcome in. There's a lot of racism in. We're talking about Arcane. We were talking about K-On. K-On something, man. K-On, wonderful anime. Highly recommend. If you guys want to watch it, highly do. Don't post about it online. I don't know why cute girls just being cute. Femboys where? Didn't the cops issue a bunch of notice saying we shouldn't treat them like the spiritual affairs people and not to bother them with the kite and stuff? Oh yeah. We should speed up. Momoka's going as fast as she can, but Hoshiguma still feels her vision, only repeats some of the gigantic loop. Neon lights, pedestrians, skyscrapers, road crossing. Neon lights, pedestrians, skyscrapers, road crossings. Honestly, treat it that way. Basically. You will be met with a very interesting bunch. You'll watch it and not say a word anywhere then? Say a word to me! Tell me! K-On! Is so good! I think I've shared this briefly. I don't know if I've shared this on stream, but K-On! Is one of the few cosplays that I have done. I did Mio from K-On! From the first the first ending. It was so much fun. It was so good. One of the few times where I willingly got into a dress. Never again, only for cosplay. After some time, the loop finally breaks, and old neighborhoods like Hajimachi begin to show up in her view as the number of buildings grow sparse. They eventually give way to large patches of wilderness being traces of construct works and outright abandoned plates. The sky gradually brightens. Hoshiguma-san, the place is right up ahead. Alright. Wait, shouldn't you slow down? We're gonna hit the gate at this rate. Huh? Mocha hits the brake hard, but it's too late. It's putting you behind? Dude, cosplay is so much fun. I highly recommend it to people. I'm currently considering Aqua from Birth by Sleep, but like her armored version. I'm highly considering that. I've been like full back into Kingdom Hearts lately and it's over. Yeah. I can see that. No, 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 you stay. I know you currently have only played like 1 or 2 of them. No. You're 20 seconds behind Wild. The scooter zooms into the shrine, only stopping right in the middle of the garden. Thanks to Momoka's excellent balance, the two of them are spared from being thrown off the vehicle. I do like how she's not full girl failure. She has some balance. She's working hard. She does really well. And she's very successful, but she's just like, she's just a girl. She's just a girl, man. Oh no. What if they think we're being rude? Kanoshi-sama! A woman's fighting her way in again. She's on a bike this time. Again? Oh, in brain. Oh, that's different, man. I can't help with that one. I don't know why, but no one's stopping her. Them, I mean, they're right in the center courtyard. Them. Check and see if it's a Volpo. Suzu Mom? Wait. Is this where Suzu Dad is? Please tell me. Please tell me Suzumon breaks in here just to meet up with Suzu Dad. And everyone's like, please don't. Please, woman, leave this man alone. He's like, my wonderful wife. I think we're gonna meet the legend that tamed Suzumon. Check to see if it's a Volpo, won't you? A Volpo? No, it's an Ager and an Oni. They brought back terrible memories of last time. And I don't look at them clearly in my panic, sorry. It's not your fault that concern wrecked your nerves. Whoever our guest may be, I'll simply entertain them. The rest of you, calm down and focus on your work. Suzu Dad! That was Suzu Dad! You saw the tails! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I was so nervous I forgot to use the brake. I was wondering who it was. Are you not Momoko-san? Suzu mom got herself a golden retriever. This is the golden retriever of a man. Holy shit! He tamed her! I get it, I get it. He's a very good-looking man. Probably not my type, but I get it. I was wondering who it was. Are you not Momoko-san? Kanoshi-sama. You know each other? Momoko-san used to be a regular visitor here. She last came 5 years ago, and I thought perhaps her wishes came true, and she was now living a happy life. No, not really. I just got so busy I had no longer had time to visit. No need to be sad. This is the Kinzeka Jinga, after all. You found success in your career, and I'm sure you formed lots of ties and connections with others. Oh no, Abel, chill! Kitsunes are shapeshifters? Ayo? Please elaborate. You know, after her goodbye concert, I get it, man. Rise? May I know how to call Momoko's friend here? I'm Hoshiguma, looking for someone. Whom may I ask? The shrine is quite bereft of clergy. No, I'm not looking for a priest. I came here to find a kami-sama for somebody. Specifically, I'm looking for a unicycle with an invisible rider. I guess people in Mitsukue call it the Wayudo. Is it really a kami? If they were looking to establish some sort of connection or looking for a blessing, I'm afraid they should come here themselves. Prayers made on someone else's behalf will not work. He just wants to meet the kami. Didn't seem to care much about forming ties or getting blessing type of thing. Moriuchi-kun is a really stubborn one. No. I should praise him for his tenacity. Okay, but like... Shapeshifters how? Please enlighten me. Not elaborate, enlighten me. Cause like... Technically werewolf are shapeshifters, and like, that one goes shapeshifting and I'm like, oh, okay, well... Most of my interest is gone now. But like... Wendigo shapeshifting... You got my attention. So... On the scale from to hear me out, where are we? Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, yeah, I'm so fucked. It's so over for me. I'm so in. I'm so in. You know him? He's the one who insists on meeting a specific kami with no want of blessing. We've become quite well acquainted over the years. God, they can trick me any day. So this means you can help him find the kami, right? Nah, Moriichi's asking us to do it for him means the priest failed. It is as you say. We priests cannot do anything if the kami themselves are unwilling to appear. Exactly, Abel, we're on the same wavelength here. Agreed. Well, the two of you technically disrespected the shrine, other than driving your scooter onto the grounds. What should we do? Do I have to apologize to Kami-sama? How do I do that? Let me think. To appease the kami's anger, please go over to the Omamori stall there and buy a full set. What? Then go to the 100 mon okijui and draw fortunes until you get one of each. Sukichi, Chukichi, Daikichi. If it's alright if you draw any of the others. Unless you get Daikyo, then you'll have to start over. Look, man, Punch, you call me shameless, but like... Literally gives you what you want. I'm in. Strat. I want to be royally fucked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Yes! Huh? Finally. I'm just joking. The Kami would never punish over someone over a scooter. What? I pray the two of you will obtain what you truly desire. Now, plenty of divine work awaits me. So I shall take my leave. Because right now, my wife is gone. So I must actually concentrate instead of emptying my balls. Phew. I was worried I wouldn't have enough money for all that. Seems like the Kanaushi isn't going to get in our way. So things are going pretty well for us. Let's take it easy. Why not go over to the Omakuji section for a break while I look around this place? That works. He doesn't have to pay child support. You think Suzu Mom would look at that and be like, yeah, you gotta pay child support. No, no, no. This man would if he asked. That's not the problem here. The problem here is his wife isn't home. That's a wife man if I've ever seen one, and you cannot debate that. Hoshiguma slowly goes around the vacant shrine grounds. She knows so little about shrines and Shinto, she can't even tell what's Hayden standing before her. What? Okay, Strat, so you had me until you said that part, and now I'm like... Not once was all like, yeah, old man, or young. No, what the fuck? Why did you word it like that? The only thing resembling Moriguchi's keychains are two statues behind the stone lanterns that were obviously based on Pero Beast words. But the breeze here is cool, and she cannot help but recall her youth when she visited a monastery with her father. I know! Like, well, here's the thing. Both of them are currently in Rhodes Island. Suzu is in Rhodes to help with her illness. Technically, her fighting stance is in a gray area. She's not actively seeing war. She's an operator and she will see battle, but like, it's a little bit of a gray area if we're gonna be fully transparent there. Suzumon isn't a war of Rhodes Island. It's war with the mafiosas. That's wild. Ooh, stay safe and dry. Her father and Tessai's figures appear and disappear between the pine and cypress trees. And the abbot pats her head and she hears the tale of the first Oni. The Oni name was to be Kyonlon. Why? Why, Punchy? Why? Hoshiguma-san, Hoshiguma-san. What's up? It's bad. You got a daihyo? No, a suikichi. No, I don't mean that. I mean, I heard something. Yes, literally what happened. She broke into the temple, basically crashed in here. Everyone around her freaked out. And Suzu dad saw her and went, I want that one. He fell in love and he was like, I want that one. The wild child, that's my type. Oh, I'm okay with that. I hate all the merchant class, but like, I will learn merchant class for that golden retriever of a man. The one you doll? I don't know. Maybe. What if it's a ghost? A ghost showing up this early in the morning might be some sort of super scary evil spirit, like Onryo. We should trust the Kanushi a little. You think he'd let evil spirits in here? I can think of one he let in here. True, but... There's that sound again. Okay, look, man. There is the entire, like, black cat golden retriever energy. Tell me Suzu mom and Suzu dad aren't that. Calm down. Ugh, it's not like I could do that on command, even if I wanted to. We're back to the silly music. I didn't expect to actually show up here. There's tracks on the ground. The Unigo seems to realize its tracks are giving it away and turns towards a stone pavement. What do we do? Isn't it better for us? Now it's locked onto the stone pavement. But how is this Kami unable to hide its own tire tracks? What do you mean unable? It spoke? Behind the beast steward statue. Momoka, you're closer to it. Over there. I don't see it. Where'd it go? No, it's circled around your back. My back? Ghost after me? Misfortune befalls anyone who sees the Wanyu doll, and it's basically chasing me. Is my life over? Instantly, the girl on the unicycle seemed to change positions. The latter now hot on Momoka's heel, as if she was being chased by it from the very start. Momoka, hold still! Still? She doesn't grasp what is happening, but still subconsciously stops her steps. Hoshiguma snatches the chance to hurl Hanya out, and the giant triangular shield blocks the unicycle's path, forcing it to break. Now keep holding position, Momoka. I'll catch it. Don't, and I mean, don't panic if it runs towards you. Okay. Hoshiguma closes in on the unicycle, blocking it from an easy escape route. It stops in its tracks as the handlebars twist left and right. Perhaps it does not know where to go, although it's no difficult decision. On one side is a tall Oni, while on the other side stands an Ager. It has just chased all over the place. The pedals spin frantically, and the unicycle speeds toward Momoka. Brother, it knew you'd go for Momoka. She knew. Yeah, Momoka's an Ager, remember? She's a goldfish. Momoka, grab it. The unicycle dashes towards her, but Momoka's instinct screams at her to turn and run. But she keeps that thought and does not move her legs. Yeah, bye. There's no other way. It's over. It's all over. Such thoughts flood her mind as she stands there like a foul beast in the headlights. The unicycle approaches. According to the Kandai tales, she's doomed. Wait, that's not right. Was she already down on her luck before running to the Wanyu doll? Only for sea fishes? I think it's for aquatic animals in general. Because isn't Thorns also technically an Aegor? Even though he's a sea urchin? Give me a second. And like, sea urchins aren't fish. But it comes from the sea? I think it just means it comes from the water. I'm actually not sure. I think it's like the Liberi being just birds in general. I think it's just aquatic in nature. Goldfish are so cute, man. They're really silly. Or maybe, if she hadn't run into Hoshiguma at the Odenyatai, she would be long since... Oh, Momoka, no! Don't cry! Momoka gulps, looks at Hoshiguma, at the unicycle only a few steps away. Instead of retreating, she jumps forward. Kanoishi-sama, someone's disgraced by the shrine by jumping into the pond. Momoka? Hoshiguma too? I don't know what's going on, but I'll help you two out. Forgive me, Kanoishi-sama. Oh, that is so cute! Hey! Hoshiguma? Kichi-say? And one side of the pond lies a small unicycle leaning against a rock. Pedals still moving on their own. Is this little guy? Is he the one riding the unicycle? Oh my god. Is it a mink? The thing on the unicycle appears before her, with its cycling helmet fitted perfectly on its head. Its big round eyes stare somewhere helplessly at all the water dripping on the floor. Besides her, Hoshiguma's expression softens after making sure she's alright. She nods in greeting to the person behind her, who Momoka guesses is Kichi-say, then turns to look into the distance. I think this has been my favorite artwork so far. It might be my favorite artwork in ARKNIGHTS in general. Because, like, I would expect this from a loading screen or something like that, but the fact that it's, like, canon to the vet makes it really nicer. I really like it. I really enjoy this one. Beautiful. Lighthearted. Very, very well placed. Yeah, there is a lot of green. And maybe that's why it works. Okay, we're gonna, like, talk about that really quickly. It has a lot of green, and then you have the, like, reds and oranges popping up here. And, like, a little bit of pink and red coming out here, which I appreciate. And I'm sorry. I know, like, this is just art stuff. But I really enjoy it. I really like it. It's a really good mix. No matter what happened, it seems like she's finally accomplished something. So, in the end, it was a ghost after all. Green does make things easier to see, right? Like nature. Green can be a really good color to use, or it could be too overpowering. So it depends on the vibrancy. Those, like, sage greens does lead more to nature, and it is easier on the eyes. But as you go more towards yellow, it becomes harsher on the eyes. So too much yellow will actually make it harder for people to look at. But that's going more into color theory. Those muddied greens that you see a lot here, like even her hair, even though it seems quite vibrant, it's still a bit of a muddied green. To basically balance it out, because if it is too bright, it overpowers the composition very strongly. Have you ever seen a ghost that got struck by Water Girl? Besides, it was just a round of hide and seek. Why were you going at it so seriously? Seriously? You look like your life was on the line when you went into the pond with me. Same goes for Moriuchi-su. A Kamiya may be, but what makes him so sure a random god he finds in the street is bound to make him his maneki neko? Is red-orange supposed to mix with green? Red is the complementary color of green. So the orange and the red complement the green a lot, especially because you have it more on the cooler side. So her hair is closer to a green-blue than it is pure green. And that helps with the orange. And that's why you have like a red-orange for her. No, it's complimentary. The way they use it here, they do use it as an accent color. But the reason why it works so well with it being green is because it is the complementary color, which means it is on the opposite side of the color wheel. Momoka, do you want me to lure the priest away? Or... No, it's alright. The person we're looking for... No, the kami we're looking for is right here. Relax. I'm already right before your eyes. No more running for me. I'll watch over you, and no one in the shrine crowds will cause you any trouble. Soak in the pond for as long as you like. Momoka carefully placed the hand on the kami, and this time it no longer dodges her, although it fidgets to her touch, but it seems to at least hold no objections to mortal contact. The cool breeze drags slowly across the pond, as if it's all that running and chasing that happened before dawn was merely a strange and messy, but not terrifying dream. Girl, how are you not tired? Empty-handed, are you? You could even catch a girl scared out of her wits at a mere mention of Kaidan? Silent, are you? We're all family here. We can laugh this off, yes? That's not it, Oyabun. She was with that Aoni, and we weren't strong enough. Weren't strong enough? Mifune takes a fierce step forward, nearly coming into contact with the bold Yakuza. Colluding with Tessa to obstruct Kajimachi's development, disobeying my orders, and fleeing without permission. Even getting mixed up with that individual. Do you think you could get off by saying you weren't strong enough? Oyabun, I... The Limbus Company characters are called sinners? What? Do you know what happened to Takahiko? Yes. You were forced to kill him with your own hands. And afterwards organized a grand funeral for him. Even weeping as you held a memorial at his grave. That's wild. I did not know that. Who truly killed him? Was it me? Of course it was that old bastard Tessa. It was you. All of you. One by one, you proved your incompetence, allowing Tessa to get off scot-free. That's how Takahiko died. Mifune's hand slowly reaches inside his sleeve, as if to take something out. The gangsters dare not move until their Oyabun pulls his fist back out into the open, slowly opening it. Several heavy gold coins fall to the ground. Are those Koban coins? I found these in a drawer. Pick them up. They're yours now. Arigato, Oyabun. But what for? The next time you would tell me you're not strong enough, just cut off your own arm and use these to buy your state-of-your-art prosthetic. Am I clear? The mask would be cool if it didn't just look like a smiling face with eyebrows. Gonzo, welcome in! I can't unsee that. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. But it looks really silly to me. Yeah, he's just a little... You still vibe with it a little? That's fine. You can enjoy it. Hey, I hope you had fun. Oyabun. Speak. You see us 4 eyes, though. It's cooler if you see it as 4 eyes, but I can't stop seeing his eyebrows. Our people went northward to Naida Street and located Momoka and Hoshiguma inside the shrine. Do you hear that? The ninja I personally cultivated are more capable than you lot. Learn from them. All of you. The shrine, eh? Yes. A shrine. Sacred grounds. Unsullied land. No one will be happy if trouble occurs there. You mean... Take this useless bunch and surround the place. But be discreet. Just make sure there's no way out. If they intend to hole up in there, send a few men in to force them out. Don't let anyone they have contact with off either. If you can't make a move near the shrine, do it elsewhere. Then the clergy inside. The clergy? We can't touch them yet. Yeah, that's basically what's going on with me. Understood. Go. I have guests to see. Mifune-san. The frost on Mifune's face does not disappear at once, but it slowly melts as he sees Tetsuya, as if someone comforted by the hope of for a new life after much toil and turmoil. The guys who just left. Tetsuya is a dude. Tetsuya, I'm pretty sure, is a teenage dude. This is what's his face's son. Not Colonel Sanders, but like the other one. The other one that pisses me off. Some slackers as always. You're the hardest worker I've got. Enough about them. How was your visit home? The old man is the same as he ever was. Don't feel bad. I remember when you were only this tall, standing in between your parents as they linked hands with you. You would have ever thought your father would have no choice but let go of that which was dearest to him. All for the Kensekikai's sake. Mifune-san, there's no need to compliment my father. Being chairman for too long has robbed him of human emotion. I think it's the mask. I don't know why, but everything about him pisses me off. For this event, not really. But I'm gonna be honest, Punchy. That makes me happy. Because while the designs are unique, I need a break. I need a minute of like, this NPC should totally be an operator. I need a second away from that. It calms me. Less NPC hell, yes. Like, I don't mind every now and then having a breather and be like, alright, no NPC hell. That's fine. We got the best girls. That's all I can ask for. I actually don't remember. Every type for everyone? Yes, but I'm talking about me. It's not in my NPC hell. It's just an NPC. It's always about me. No. I will rent. No. Not every NPC should be an operator. That is a dangerous strategy. Some characters should be story only. As much as that sucks to say, that would just overload a bunch of characters on there that nobody would want. And I mean that as a, like... Because figuring out their skills, getting them all in there. No, 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 no. That's how Yosar goes bankrupt? Not even just that. I think it would be overwhelming on players too. They constantly change the game by adding more types of characters. But I think every NPC would be too much. Yeah, it would not be good for the overall roster. There are some very strong NPCs, and every game has NPC hell because those we wish they would actually join. But I understand why there's NPC only characters and why not all NPC hell characters will ever make it. It's a special thing when you're like, oh, I love that NPC, and it becomes an operator. That can't be. The bond between parent and child is stronger than any other tie. Mifune. My brother in Christ, the fuck you talking about? Yeah, that way too much. That would be overwhelming. Because here's the thing, if you even made them like low stars, people coming in trying to learn the game and figuring out what common operators they get, it would be hard for them to pick up on that. Whatever happened with that operator? What operator? I used to treat your father as my own in my younger days. Fortunately, the old man scorned me, and now our hostilities began. The ice woman that was getting out of Frost Nova? Are you talking about Frost Nova? She could freeze something in the map. Oh, you're talking about the one that can freeze the exit 3 months. She's not an NPC, that's an alter. She's already one of her operators. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's thinking about. Yeah, she's not an NPC. She's already in the game. 3 more months. Gonzo, behave. Gonzo, behave! But this is the Northern Court Spy incident may prove to be an opportunity. You mean your mother was wrongfully accused because of her ambiguous relationship with an individual in the Northern Court. If you can catch the spy, your father's attitude will surely improve. It just happens that I have the latest intelligence in my hands. Tell me, please. No matter where the spy is, I'll root him out. The spy is in Kajamachi, and is highly likely to be related to a so-called haunted house. No way. Hoshiguma-san? No. She has nothing to do with this. Only returned here by chance. Why did you bring her here, Mifune? But I can't get in there. If she stops me. Simply go in when she's away. Kajamachi is a big town after all. And finding any additional clues will be good. Go. At once. Mifune's expression changes again when he sees a woman enter the room after Tetsuya leaves. Tired, weary, impatient, a sort of confidence mixed within. A sort of certainty that everything's under control and he merely has to wait for an opportunity to strike. That's absolutely a yes. Okay, really quickly, Punchy. It is an altar of... Where is she? Her. It is her altar. A fluffy cat. She is the sibling of Cliffheart, who has one of the best skins that I'll never be able to get. She's a sister of Cliffheart. And... Where is he? Where's the boy? Where's the boy? Here he is. And this one. I don't remember this. Oh, it's Ambient Synesthesia. Okay, okay, okay. You have it! Oh, lucky! Lucky! Yeah, they're absolutely siblings. Also, I didn't realize that. I think that was just AT3. We still have AT4. There's a few ice-related operators, but the one that you're thinking of is Promantix. Or Premix? How do you pronounce... Paramix? What's her name? What's her name? I can never... No, Praminix. Okay, Praminix. That's why. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I wasn't playing at the time. I do wish I could have gotten it, but that's okay. Hopefully one day they bring it back. I would love if they brought it, like, they did another one. Which is the old lady, though? What old lady are you talking about? Mafuna-san. How are you doing with the task I gave you? Our diet member has finally approved the separation of the Kinseki group from the Kinseki Kai. As long as you now accept the role of chairman. What do you mean? I saw that after I entered. What do you mean, old lady? Who are you talking about? As long as you now accept the role of chairman, the Kinseki group and the Kinseki Kai can go their separate ways. Then why don't we hold a succession ceremony during tomorrow's fireworks festival? What do you think? Tessai's views have not changed. Now, he even has Hoshiguma on his side. Is one day really enough time for us two? Yes. What skin is it? Is the WF crossover skin? It's the one for Cliffheart. I saw your brow twitch. I know what you're thinking. You know I don't joke about things like this. Yet you still don't believe me. Basically, you think that. I shouldn't have forced you to forge a letter in the old man's name. And that calling Hoshiguma back here has done nothing but cause trouble for everyone. Is that it? 20 years ago, Hoshiguma, the shield of hers, spilled quite a bit of blood. After all, it was the last thing the old man forged. Mio, have you ever been to his home? Wait, what? One second. I'm like looking this up. Let's see. God, the wiki GG is so slow for me. Cause I see Cliff Hearts. And then I see that's the only one that pops up for me that's for Cliff Hearts. I'm like looking this in. What's the other collab skin? I can't find it. Yes, thank you. Yes, many years ago. What is this house full of? Televisions. That's right, televisions. The old man might be stubborn, but his instincts are still sharp, some of the time. He knows that if the Kinseki Kai continue their unending torrent toward bloodshed, we are bound to be destroyed sooner or later. He set his sights on originium crystallite components. He quickly converted his metalworking shop into a workshop for crystalline components, and it was an instant success. After that, the old man no longer had time to forge the legendary weapons he loved most. Okay, I am glad like all the TVs are there for a reason. Just as the crystal business was really taking off, the old man suddenly acquired its materials and techniques to forge shields from fallen noble house of the Mitsumoto faction. They spent nearly half of the group's liquid assets to acquire them. That shield, the last shield the old man ever forged, the shield he spent so many assets to acquire. Do you ever think it might have something special significant to Kentucky Kai? The transition to a new leader. Even you knew that. But the old man just let the matter sit there. He kept putting it off and putting it off, all the way until the Southern Court was about to hold the first meeting of its diet. You young ones grew up with the diet, but back in my day, no one even knew who that was. Those I think I have. Oh, Punchy, she comes out in about 5 months, by the way. I'm like looking in the Discord and I do not see it. Oh, send it now in general? Thank you. We thought the diet was going to revamp the bureaucracy as soon as they took office, but it took them a few years to get around to it. Yeah, I got all those, I think. I'm pretty sure. I hope so. I'm pretty sure I have all those. I'll double check afterwards, but... Mantra? Yes. Mantra, she's like 5 months away. Oh, 2 to 3 months? Is it before? Okay, if it's 2 to 3 months, then it's closer to 2 because that's going to be before the next limited. Yeah, you're right. It's before Silver Ash Altar. Back then, we all heard was members of the Diets were chosen from a few commoners. The entire Southern Court was in uproar. Then the poor fool, Kaito, emerged. The candidate? Yes, he had a whole heap of political views, and his core aim was to drive us, the Kinseki Kai, out of Kajimachi. Please don't abbreviate his name to that. Please don't abbreviate his name to that! He roused a bunch of useless rabble, and then had them shouting and yelling outside of Kajimachi all day and night. Made it impossible for us to do business. The old man, no, not just him. The whole Kinseki Kai didn't take Karutora seriously at first, but every day, he recruited more and more troublemakers. So you decided to get rid of him. Yes, and you know the rest of the story, of course. After Karutora died, the Kinseki Kai learned the real public fury looks like. It really is, Strat. I was thinking that. But I'm not going to pull for her if I'm going to be honest. You'll have to save a lot. The problem with the next 3 months is you have this limited, which is a very strong limited. You have a limited time crossover event. Those operators are not guaranteed to ever come back, and they probably won't if I'm going to be fully transparent. Then you have Mantra, and then you have the altars. So every month there's a very strong banner. The ones I'm going to be pulling for is for Ave Magica, and then pulling again for the limiteds. I'm not going to be able to pull for Mantra, which is, it's fine. That was also when I learned the 4 great clans. The members of the Diets are nothing but stage props. But to us, they're people who decide our fate with a single word. With all due respect, you could just come out and say it. If Chairman Tessai refuses to yield, you need Hanya at the succession ceremony. I say, sometimes you really do just sound like him. Of course, Tessai lorded over me is one thing. Hearing it from someone as steadfast and frank as you is an entirely different thing. Truth is, once the Kinseki group splits from the Kinseki Kai, I obviously can't stay on as chairman. Is there anything else besides you who could take my place? The day I step into politics and build a power base of my own, you and your Kinseki Kai won't be forgotten. My friend had burst out laughing to himself. Yeah, we're actually finally getting them. But I'll be honest, as much as I love them, I think I'm going to stick to the limited things for a bit, unless there's someone that I really, 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 really want. The one before him remains expressionless. It's habitual impassivity, incredulity, Jesus Christ, and merely indifference with Mafuna's grand vision. There's no way to tell. For now, Momoko's still a top priority. She knows too much, and she's in cahoots with that informant broker. She even left out a window just to keep Sanaguchi's blade on her. Don't you understand what that means? She didn't do it for the blade! She did it because you guys are trying to kill her. Honestly, had you just approached her and been like, can we have the blade? Can we please have the blade back? She would have been like, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even know it was important. Here you go. My bad. She didn't care about anything else. You took her into a place, shocked that she randomly got the first stick-like thing. And then she's like, she totally is against us. She knows too much. Mifune-san, you were too kind to kill her, but you were willing to admit that to me. That's good. I can promise you this much. We'll reconsider our plan to infect her with oropathy. Yeah, it really is the trope. First, however, you must bring her to me. That broken blade she's carrying, we must recover its guard no matter the cost. Secondly, there's no way she can continue her career as an entertainer. From now on, she'll have to remain firmly under our control. Are you okay with that? You are the most magnanimous. Oh my god, I cannot talk anymore. No. When you bring her here, she should be the one thanking you. Yeah, she's just trying to blub, blub, blub. Literally, she's at the shrine blub, blub, blubbing. The sun slowly climbs overhead. Although no other visitors are present, the garden no longer seems so empty and quiet, with 4 humans and Kami walking through it. Kiseki begins thrusting forward anything and everything that she has to a woman that could conceivably sprawl a signature on. Startled by the sudden barrage, Momoka keeps her autographing hand moving without a pause. Can we just appreciate Kichise? Kichise is like, oh no, I have to help them. Oh, wait, 1 second. Momoka, please sign this, and this, and this. Please, just this. A few more things, Momoka. On the other side of the courtyard, the Kanaushi cradle the Kami, who only moments ago was darting about. The Kami speaks to Hoshiguma. You must understand, the Kami was the one who wanted to play games with you. As the Kanaushi, I can only stand and watch. I couldn't interfere. Please forgive me, Hoshiguma-san. He's such a himbo. Can we see Golden Retriever himbo? God, I love himbo so much. It's so good. I really want to see the Kami sprite too. There it is! Oh my, his little tail! Oh my god! I love him. Is he supposed to be like an otter? Oh my god, I love him. His little tail! Look at it! Look at his little blade tail! Oh! And then his... Oh! He matches me! He matches me! He has the little hair strand! Guys, I match with him. I match with him. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. He's such a good little guy. Oh, we won. We won. It's so good. He's so good. Well, you sure were happy to watch, weren't you? Was I? I think so. Wholeheartedly serving the Kami is bound to lift one's mood. I imagine you felt it too just now, Hoshiguma-san. And you, Momoko-san. I'm more interested in why it broke into my house in the middle of the night. What do you mean? You talk like I'm some kind of dangerous fiend. Wouldn't you think it was strange if someone was cleaning out junk from a cursed home and then went to sleep in said haunted house? Just because it's a haunted house? There's so many killings in Mitsukue. And Kajimachi is hardly a peaceful place. So why did you have to go snooping around my home in particular? Because of the Kaiden stories. Are you and are you not involved in the Kaiden stories? Tell me. Simply appearing at the same time that a few strange events occur, and being the one who spawned at the haunted house and the Kaiden stories are two very different things, alright? If I could spawn Kaiden stories all by myself, why would I be riding a unicycle all over the place? So basically, you were just tagging along for fun, but people mistook you for the Kaiden from the legend? Not bad, you're pretty sharp. Also, can we appreciate something? So, this little guy is a kami. He probably doesn't need the helmet, or the backpack, or the glasses. He's using the fit to style on people. Knowing that if he goes invisible, everything else is visible except for him. He does though. He does it for the drip. It makes him happy, I know, but he does it for the drip. So it isn't my bad, man. I love him so much. I will protect this creature. This is not a criatura. I'm telling you, being a kami is a job that depends entirely on the whims of fate. This Kuzan Jinja is about bringing people together. Most of you spend your whole lives dealing with other people. There's probably nothing more important than the bonds you form, don't you think? When the times are stable, people pray for the existing bonds to last. When times are turbulent, they pray for these bonds to carry them through, or for new ones to form. But over the past decade or so, fewer and fewer people have come. These days, on our best days, we get only a dozen or so visitors. Is this true, Kaneushi-sama? That's exaggerating a bit, but we indeed have gotten far fewer visitors these past few years. Some kami are lazy. The few visitors they get, the happier they are. I'm not like that. If it's always this slow, I'm gonna die of boredom, you know? I like him. I like him a lot. I will protect him. Ah! Ah! You take that back. You take it back. Speaking of lazy. What? There's a lazy one right at your feet. Hoshiguma looks down at her feet, but there is nothing there. Only the store floor of the shrine. Bring him back! Let me see him! Please! Please! You gave me like 2 seconds! I didn't even get to click! It's not fair! Bring him back! Hey, show yourself. You're the shrine star, no? Ah, yes! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! He makes me so happy! He makes me so happy! I love him! Oh my god! Ooh, good luck, Dante. I'm sorry. I'm just... Ah! I love him! Oh my god. Oh my god. He's so cute. Pep, 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 pep. And then, like, look at his little eyebrows. They're like Sakura blossoms. Oh my god! I want you guys to know that I will sacrifice any one of you to have a second of him in my life. I love him so much. Oh my god! You know how I spoke about NPC hell? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe every NPC should be an operator because I want him! Please! Please! Oh, I love him so much. I gotta drink tea after that, after destroying my voice. Yes, we got Miss Christine. Why can't we get this lazy fuck? Please! Hoshiguma reaches down to feel around her feet. The
priest can see that Hoshiguma's hand is touching the center of the kami's body. Yet Hoshigama doesn't even realize she's touched anything at all. Here's the reason our shrine is known for forging bonds. Whenever it feels someone has been having good luck in love or relationships, it'll show itself. But if it thinks you haven't had much luck with relationships lately, or that you're about to run into terrible luck, it flat out refuses to show itself. Okay, guys. Okay. From now on, I only have good luck. And I have to have great relations. I cannot fight with anyone. I cannot argue with anybody. If any of you guys like do that to me, I will kill you. Because then this dog will not appear to me. Violently doing that. Oh, women absolutely love animals. If they don't, honestly, if anybody does not like them, red flag. Red flag. I've said all of that, and yet it doesn't want to appear before you. It sounds like you're in for some bad luck. Your actions will determine your future. You don't have to take its words as face value, Hoshiguma. Why are you speaking against your own kami? Basically, when people get bored, they tend to pursue random aims. Kami are no different. Right after you disappeared, the kaiden tales started to spread through Mitsukuya. There's nothing wrong with chasing a few kaiden to the past of time, is there? Why the silent treatment? Do you fear imminent misfortune? Gonzo, you live on a farm, and you haven't posted pictures of animals in the pet tab in the Discord? Am I hearing this right? Gonzo! Gonzo! I may murder you. I may murder you after that. Holy shit. No, that is not a valid excuse! Look, man, if he has time to post Goth Girl memes and how much he loves Goth Girl and Hello Kitty memes, he has time to post pictures of animals. Not really. I just didn't expect a kami who would chase after something so fleeting and unreal. Why, you little... Regardless, you're not the kami Moriuchi's looking for. Of course not. But might I trouble you for some travel with us? Talk is cheap. If you could just chat with him the way that you're chatting with me and Momoka for a bit. Kanoushi-sama, help! This only wants to steal away your beloved kami. These past few years, Moriuchi has given me many gifts, including never-ending supply of Odin. Forget it. I'm a softie after all. I'll go with you. Hoshiguma, have you finished your chat with the priest? We're almost finished. Where's Kichise? She left already. She had to go back and mind the store. Is this girl coming with us? Yes, Momoka's coming too. She knows kaiden stories. That should be enough to convince you to tag along, yeah? I already told you I was going. I don't need more convincing. Why does it matter if she's coming with? Look, man. Animals are important. Despite its words, the kami still pedaled its unicycle over to Momoka, sniffing to the left and peeking over to the right, looking thoroughly intrigued. Little girl, I've seen so many of your TV shows. Have you been afflicted with some kind of curse? How should I know? I'm actually afraid of kaiden. I want a quiet life, without all the weird stuff. Okay, girl, you kind of chose the wrong career for a quiet life. You're not the least bit curious about them? I just want to advance my entertainment career. The kaiden stuff helped me broaden my audience, but I don't really feel that's the best way to do it. Don't worry, Gonzo, I know. Entertainers should rely on their own talent to bring people joy. That's how it should be done. There aren't too many people who still think like you do. Interesting. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. Last night some really scary stuff happened in my house. Out of nowhere, my TV started controlling itself. Showed me clips of me singing, cut together with blaring emergency alerts. Then, at the end, I have no idea why, but it played a really scary video. Momokahime! Not even Momokachi or Momochi. Momokahime. Wild. Wild. Have you rolled for her, Arson? By the way, if you log in daily, you get a free daily roll. And you have a free 10 roll. What's the video about? Some cryptid? Bloody murder scene? Yeah, I spent all my shit. Good luck, brother. I believe in you. None of those things. It was a video Mio-san. And soon after the video ended, she actually did end up at my place. Wasn't that just your TV on the fritz? That's not the kind of kaiden I'm looking for. It's not? You've been studying these kaiden. Don't you think they're actually just humans messing around? You really don't get it, do you? If the ghost stories were all human mischief, would I be investigating them in the first place? Do these kaiden defy any conceivable explanation? When people can't figure out the cause of something, guys like Moriuchi just go and pin the blame on us kami. Really? I'm actually surprised by that. And even if the kami can't figure out what's going on, well, that means there's someone or something stronger, more mysterious, and way more thrilling than me pulling the strings behind the scenes. But you're the one riding the unicycle. That doesn't matter. Don't try to change the subject. So you mean you're also chasing kami? You're chasing the kami above the kami. Exactly! Kichise? You swap terminal numbers with Kichise? Momoka, that's probably a good thing here, but please don't get used to that. Maybe not. Maybe you should have asked if Hoshi had a phone number that they could have exchanged with. That's how you get Oshino code. Yes, the agency doesn't usually let me contact my fans, and she's such a big one. Yeah, that's kind of for a reason. Hello? Kichise? What? What? That's not true! I didn't mean it! That's not what I meant! Right, I never once said I was running. Yes? Uh-huh. You can't talk now. You think you're being followed? Okay, well then I'll... Oh? The shrine too. Right. I'll tell everyone right away. Be careful. Someone spread the word you're running away? Kichise said I was spreading all over the forums. It didn't seem like some random rumor. More like something Kiseki Group deliberately leaked. That wasn't just a leak. That was a... Please help us, everyone. It is on national television. What's up with Kichise then? A Kiseki guy was tailing her. She said the area around the shrine might not be safe. She saw some people sneaking around when she stopped out of the shrine gate. The next time you see Kichise, please thank her for me. You really don't need to be too worried. Whether or not the Yakuza are running around Mitsukue, even if they dare enter the shrine, they're just causing themselves trouble. I mean, she's got a point though. If you need to take shelter within the shrine grounds, you can head inside. I'll handle everything else. If you'd rather leave, I'll show you the way out. Take the side path. How strong is Suzu Dad? How? What? Is this how he got Suzu Mom? Wild. I think we better leave. The longer we stay here, the more men can deploy here around here to get to us. Momoka, you're gonna have to ride the scooter. Okay, I've been riding all night. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Then we'll be going, Kanoshi-sama. If I go with you, are those Yakuza gonna chase me too? That himbo is strong! I get it! Maybe he is my type! Oh no! Oh no, if he ever comes out as a limited. Oh no! That's dangerous. I kind of hope we never get him and he's always stuck in a shrine. That's dangerous. We'll try our hardest not to attract any attention. And I'll be the one providing cover? By cover, you mean? You're gonna help us draw away the Yakuza, right? That's pretty much the idea. Playing those slow-witted Yakuza feels every now and then. Well, it's not as sterling as chasing Kaiden, but it does pass the time. I'll make a break through the front gate, first to distract the dumb Yakuza goons. You all slip at the back, and we'll rendezvous in the Moron's Yatai. Before anyone has the chance to respond, the unicycle shoots to the shrine gate like lightning. Its pedals spinning as fast as they're just a blur. It seems like the kami really cares about you. But now is not the time for sentimentality. You two come over here. I'll show you the way. The path is pretty well hidden. Yes, but that's not to say that no one will find it. Get out of here as quickly as you can. I'm betting this path is for Suzu Mom. I'm 100% betting this is Suzu Mom's path. Thank you for your help and generosity. Don't mention it. There's something mover this way. Come on, bring your camera over here. I think someone's here. The area is still part of the shrine grounds. Are you sure it's okay for us to barge in here? What matters more, Mifune-san's order or some dumb shrine rules? Get over here. You don't need to start throwing hands like the street thug. You just need a mic and a camera and you're set. Can you think of an easier gig? Get over here. Kanoishi-sama, what do we do now? The Kanoishi says nothing. The easygoing look he's worn, with occasional hint of self-satisfaction, is nowhere to be found. You two, please wait here for a moment. You're gonna go fight them? Just the usual routine, clearing away a bit of lingering evil. What? The priest gives the gohei a casual flick. The wind chimes fall silent as the leaves quiver. The air suddenly turns thin and clear. Gleaming fire gushes from the wide sleeve of his robe, like steams of spring water, neither surging nor even trembling, only drifting quietly through the air until a gust of wind sweeps to the shrine gate. It is a cruel wind, sharp as a knife, and the kind Okami would rise in idle support with humankind. Seeing the faint foxfire flare up in the rear courtyard, the kami at the shrine gate lets go of the handlebars and rises to its feet. With a trace of pride, it lifts a forepaw and sweeps through the air. The crystalline flames burst like exercising thunder, and the Shimenawa hung around the shrine instantly ignite with foxfire, severing the mortal world from the divine realm. The fierce wind erupts along the edge of the divine realm, tearing away every camera, drone, and listening device, along with their camouflage, and hurling them into the air. Hi, hello, welcome in, Junk. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Whoa, that's some wind. Why is all the equipment flying all over the place? The Gohei slices the wind and shears apart the surging foxfire. The wind strips off the casing of the surveillance equipment, while the flames shoot through each newly exposed core with perfect precision. The surveillance equipment ignites with brilliant, silent white flames. A moment later, bursts apart and falls to the ground as bits of scorched charcoal. Oh, how far am I in? I am on the 3rd node. I think the first part? Sorry, I misread that. Kanaoshi-sama, are you actually an arts master? Just a little tricks is all. Nothing spectacular. Now's your chance. Get going. Why is Suzu's dad so good? Oh, 84, my bad. He's a strong himbo. He's still a himbo. What are you talking about? That's still a himbo. I'm running low on tea. Suzu dad is so good. Okay, we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna see how I'm feeling after this node, because my throat is starting to hurt a little bit. Hoshiguma and Momoka? Did you need something to tide you over for now? Or do you mean to tell me that you've already completed your task? Oh my god, Strat, you're not wrong! Also, we didn't have to talk about the cult. We didn't have to talk about the cult. I hate that I look over and like on the chat above me, the crying cult is even worse than like in chat. Oh, that's so cursed. Do you need something to tide you over for now? Or do you mean to tell me that you've already completed your task? I don't need anything to eat. I'm pretty full. I feel like I swallowed enough wind on the way over here. The Kinseki Kai are still chasing you? Thanks to the Kami-sama's guidance, and by taking a less traveled route, the journey back went relatively smooth. I want neither. I don't want either of those. Oh man. Kami-sama, you mean... Don't celebrate just yes. Yes, we found a Kami-sama. But not the one you're looking for. That doesn't matter. It's not a problem. It doesn't matter? You're... See, I told you. No. I don't have anything here to offer you a proper welcome. But how about some Odin broth to warm you? No, here, have all the Odin you want. I'm not as into Odin as Odin you make as certain others. Kami-sama, I wonder if you... Wonder what? You wonder if I've seen the Maneki Neko you keep talking about, right? The Neko's the one you're looking for, not me. No, getting to meet a Kami is a blessing from heaven. Why would I ever be picky? I know, I keep wanting Odin. I have never had Odin, and I might look into how to make it now. Your eyes betray you. Back when the Neko would still talk to me, it talked to me about you. And the one it described was nothing like you were here. You were just a kid then. Treated the way any kid would treat a friend. This is why it left me? How should I know? It remembers you. But just as one of the thousands of people it's found lives, it would never waste its time telling me why it left you. Ugh. I came to see you for other reasons. No problem. What do you need from me? Money or information? Information, of course. Information about the Kaidan. Really? I need to see if I can find that here. I don't have a giant Asian market, so I might have to check that out. I don't think my local grocery stores will have it either way. Yeah. It's one of those things where I might have to wait until I go to a large city again. That's the downside of, like, no longer being in a large city. Sorry about that. I had to mute myself. I just nearly died drinking tea. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Ooh. Dude, when she was eating, it was so good. I know, man. Oh god. Let me drink some water. Oh my god. You think we Kami are responsible for all the Kaida and Mitsukue? But I promise you, we're basically nothing to do with any of them. Aren't you, in fact, the one Yodol from the legend? I admit that I spent my unicycle down the street every day. But what else makes me think that I'm the one Yodol? Why can't I enjoy my stream? Do you just want me to read it and that's it? Not talk to anybody? Not drink any tea? Punchy, why do you hate me? The old building behind the police station on Doku Street. The cursed elevator. The building only has 15 floors, yet the elevator has a button for the 16th floor. That extra floor is actually hell. People have disappeared there. I do like all the, like, rumors that they have there. That's so good. How many pulls did it take you, Junk? It all started the first time you joined. Are you the main character now? Look, man, I get to yap. I get to just enjoy myself and yap a little bit. ARKNIGHTS is a plus. I know I yap with chat maybe too much. I'm gonna cry when I'm out of tea. Sometimes the Maneki Neko in the lobby, which is normally fixed at front desk, just vanishes, only to reappear the next day. This seems to be correlated to with the 16th floor appears. The phenomenon isn't limited to the old building, but many others have told me that Maneki Nekos disappear and reappear at odd times. Speaking specifically about the old building though, every time the entrance to hell thing happens, the Maneki Neko disappears. You have some pretty detailed knowledge there. But I can tell for sure that the Maneki Neko in the building has nothing to do with the Kami you're looking for, even if they do look alike. Where's your proof? Why do I need proof? I'm a Kami. Shouldn't I be able to discern between a Kami and a looks like? You're just talking. You haven't proved anything. What's all the deference you had just a minute ago? Well, I'm not calling you out or blaming you. I like the fragments better than the whole show you put on before. Besides, I've also explored that old building pretty carefully. First, there's no hidden button. The button for the 16th floor is right above the button for the 15th floor. It's just covered by a steel plate. Kami didn't do that. And no human could lift the steel plate. So you're saying the button for the 16th floor has been there all along, just covered by a steel plate? A pale look comes over Morichi's face. See? Even you think it's silly, right? Second, that Maneki Neko can actually be pressed down. If you push down hard enough, the whole thing sinks behind the counter. Did you push it? Yeah, I pushed it, and nothing amazing happened. When the receptionist came back, he fiddled with the desk a bit, and the thing popped back up. Then the receptionist started answering the phone, a long string of calls, and kept apologizing and stuff. That was it. See, what we have here is a quirky receptionist. But you're saying it's a kaidan. So it's just a weird habit of his. How can that be? Well, what else could it be? You think he's pushing the maneki neko below the desk because he has a grudge against that neko? What is it, girl? Have you filmed a show in that building or something? No, but when variety shows come to film here, one of my coworkers floated that the idea only to get an earful from the producer at our agency. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might be more as a sign to somebody or an alert than it is to be a situation of, oh yeah, it's just a spooky thing, or like, oh, a weird habit. Because if you put it down and the mechanism triggers an alarm for somebody, it lets them do shit like hide the legal stuff. He chewed him out. The producer went out a bunch of stuff that I barely understood. Something about tekaba being a Kensekikai business. I guess that's sort of a restaurant, and they don't want a TV show hurting their business. Tekaba? Tekaba. Yes. What's wrong? Teka's the name of the Haganese Finbeast dish. So wouldn't tekaba be a restaurant that sells teka? Tekaba is code word for casino. So I guess hell is just a Kensekikai casino. Anyone who wanders in there by mistake is made to keep their mouth shut. Yeah, Momoka's too innocent for this. Momoka! Baby girl, you should not be here. And with that, I am out of tea. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, really needs to be protected. The button for the 16th floor has to be triggered by some kind of mechanism. It probably is a hidden mezzanine, or even a basement. The maneki neko is probably some sort of signaling device. Press it, and it sends a message. That's why our dear Kami-sama pressed it, and the receptionist apologized to them. Moka lets out a sigh. It's hard to tell whether it's out of pity for Moriichi, or out of relief that there isn't a real kaidan. The noisy Kami scratches its head in mild irritation. Clearly wasn't expecting the kaidan tale to end like this. Moriichi's face grows paler, even more pale, until the sweat flows down from his eyebrows. That must be a coincidence. After all these years, some kaidan tales have been debunked, and there are still so many no one can explain. The 16th floor hell thing must be a coincidence. There's also the last remaining Fukuoka diner. I remember the Kami mentioning to me it liked that place, back when I kept in touch with it. After the restaurant was torn down a couple years ago, people would sometimes say they catch a scent of fried food drifting from the area. Other people even claimed they could sometimes see the diner still staying in an empty lot. Only they could never get close to it. Am I Japanese? No. I actually don't know Japanese. But one benefit is I do speak Spanish. And Spanish and Japanese sometimes overlap. That's all that it is. And I know this because I was learning Japanese at one point in a Spanish-speaking area. And that's literally what the Japanese professor said. It's like, yeah, you guys are going to have an easier time with pronunciation. I cannot speak Japanese. You will find that when I'm reading some of the words. That lot has been empty ever since the restaurant was torn down. I remember that place. I wanted to go try it back when I was still around, but the owner wouldn't let me in. And I ended up going somewhere else. The restaurant closed not long after the TV show aired. For the next few days after that, rumors were flying that I cursed the restaurant's owners. People said the kaidan queen is at it again, or the spiteful woman took her revenge, stuff like that. The Kensekikai are the ones who tore it down. Obviously I know that. We're talking about what happened after it got torn down. Momoka, didn't you and your film crew visit the lot after that? Yes, but when we went there, I didn't see any restaurant. I smelled some fried food and that was it. Anyone can easily make a piece smell like fried food. Take the kaidan out of it, And the thing boils down to the Kanseki Kai wanting to force the Fuku family out of business, right? First, they planted the idea that something spooky might be going on there. Then they tore the place down. Finally, they sent Momoka over for one last visit. But the Aoni, the haunted house. Moriuchi-san, are you really gonna stand here and talk to me about that? No offense, but if he didn't cause the deaths that happened to me in that house, then it could still be the work of the kami. Even this kami-sama only started chasing the Kaidan after the haunted house rumor took off, right? That is true. Momoka, don't you have to have recently filmed a TV show in the haunted house? Ah, yes, but it wasn't ghosts who scared me, it was Hoshiguma. I tried to pick something off the floor to hit her with and... It's so cute that she does, I'm not gonna lie. Don't forget, out of a house full of trash, she had to pick up the broken blade. We searched everywhere and couldn't find it, so we had no choice but to hastily forge a fake one. Even if she didn't do it intentionally, that changed everything. Momoka? No. Though she may be saying no, Momoka's hands, shaking, pulls a broken blade out. Hoshiguma, this is just a broken blade, right? Mifune-san said she wouldn't kill me over this thing, right? Broken blade? I picked it up the day you were filming the show. Then last night, when my TV went haywire in the middle of the night, I thought I heard Mifune-san say that it was because I picked up this blade. Look at the blade guard. This is from the Sanoguchi's heirloom blade, isn't it? Sanoguchi used to love showing it off. Sanoguchi? The second victim of the haunted house. The one who used his family blade to kill his wife and take his own life? The more than the one police officer told me that the blade had been locked up in the evidence room. How could it be sitting in your family's old house? Mifune-san must want the blade, so he can give the police some false evidence, right? Then why isn't it displayed in his collection? Why would it end up in my house? And broken in too. Besides, when a gangster goes mad and kills himself, the Yakuza practically welcome the cops to investigate, just to watch them come up empty-handed and leave in frustration. There's no reason for them to forge evidence. Unless Sanoguchi didn't kill himself. Unless Kinbei murdered him. Momoka stands there, stunned. She stares at Hoshiguma. The expression on Momoka's face is even more blank and stunned than Moriuchi's. It is as if she's awakening from one nightmare, only to step into another. Momoka, you weren't built for this life! Oh, why did you sign on to a Yakuza agency? This girl deserves so much better. Yeah, she just wanted to blub and sing. You're joking, right? Those Kaidan tales. The ones that scared me half to death. How can they not be real? They might be shameless, but there's no way after all these years they've been fabricating all sorts of... Anubis! Welcome in! Arson, save her! You gotta roll for her! You gotta save her! And Sanoguchi. His death was suspicious, but the others... Her voice grows softer and softer, then stops. She subconsciously looks at Moriuchi, who intentionally avoids making eye contact. She suddenly realized that she's been looking for Moriuchi because she thought he shared her pain, while he averted his gaze because he didn't want to admit the truth. So all those businesses that closed after I visited them, the live streams where I did as I was told, and and weird things kept happening where people got hurt. Those eerie noises, the ghosts, the fleeting shadows. Were they all fake? Oh, Momoka. Even the Aoni in the haunted house. The legends I believe so completely. The ones that scared me in my wits these past few days. The starting point of all the tales in Mitsukue. Are they all fake? Momoka Hanyu, the singer wrapped in the Kaidan tales. My My agency never even cared about my career. Momoka. Baby girl. To then, I've been nothing more than a cover for the Kanseki Kai? That can't be right. Can it, Moriuchi-san? Moriuchi-san? It's an ambush. Get behind me. Momoka's frozen in place. Hoshiguma steps forward and positions the Hanya mask between her and the collapsed Moriuchi, shielding them both. As if in answer to Momoka's question, the surface of the shield crackles with the flurry of tiny explosions. Kami-sama, check on Moriuchi. Was he poisoned or struck by something? There's a burn mark on his neck, and this thing here fell on the floor. Is that a flash drive used to move to data between terminals? I've seen people throwing these things at electronic equipment to disable it, but lately I've been throwing them at people instead. Why? Ninja? Okay, it was on purpose. It was supposed to look on it like a face. You guys saw that guy, right? Oh god, it is eyebrows and a mouth. Oh no! I'm sorry, Punchy. You didn't have the cool four-eyed guy. It's over. It's over. Don't try to resist. Who sent you? That's not important. Come with me. There's no way Mifune-san sent you, right? That's the first time I've heard of anyone ask that question. Please tell me. The Kaidan tales are all true. My career isn't being used as a cover for Mifune. Kinbei. The ninja replies only with the weapon, which looks somewhat like a blade, but different. The blade has yet to move, but remains pointed squarely at Hoshiguma's chest. Spies, schemers, arsonists, even assassins. People who spend their entire lives in the shadows, never daring to show their true faces in public. The national war several centuries ago, these people, who call themselves ninja, have moved through the hidden currents of history. Since then, countless figures of power, daimyo, kogyo, zaibatsu, manates, clan leaders have all assembled their own shadowy organizations. What? You hid yourself well, but you're not quick enough for the draw. Hoshiguma plants a foot on the flash drive. She's been blocked. It gives a harsh electronic whine, then bursts apart with a loud pop. Keeping up with the times, huh? A flash drive with a high voltage charge. Works on both people and machines. No, it makes no sense. The two ninjas exchange a glance. One draws a short blade, and the other a long sword, and together they lunge at Momoka from opposite sides. You can't leave well enough alone. Hanya spins at Hoshiguma's hands, a blazing circle of fury. The long sword's edge strikes it and buckles, shattering to pieces. Damn! The Hanya destroyed? Holy shit! The ninja with the dagger drives to the ground, dodging the whirling shield before it shreds limbs. Only then does the third figure, hidden all this time in the shadows, appear, sending a cluster of flash drives silently hurling towards Hoshiguma's unprotected head. It's too late to call out a warning. So Momoka leaps to her feet, trying to imitate a movie scene. She swings her shoulder back in an attempt to bat the little drives back. Momoka takes a direct hit. No! Momoka! There is a faint crackling sound. She doesn't have time to cry out before she crumples to the floor, limp as a rag, just like Moriuchi. Gah! Momoka! You're the last one standing. You either come with me, quietly, or you end up on the floor like them. Overestimating your own abilities is never a good thing. Enough talk. Have at you! The projectiles come from every direction, expected and otherwise, only to shatter against the whirling Hanya. She's trying to run while carrying the other two on back. Stop her! Hoshiguma charges the nearest ninja head on. The black-clad assassin slams into the shield, snapping many ribs. She's about to break through the encirclement. With her shoulder suddenly feels something light. Something has yanked Maruchi up in the air. She's trying hard! A hook? Moriuchi's still dangling mid-air when Momoka snatched up like a doll caught in a crane machine. No! No! He slices to the rope attached to the grappling hook. Momoka drops safely into Hoshiguma's arms, while the Oden Yatai owner is flung by the momentum and lands into a heap in front of his own cart. Ooh, he's gonna wake up like in a hard pain. One of the ninjas seizes the Oden man, leaps into the air, and vanishes among the buildings of Nita Street. Hoshiguma. You came to pretty quickly. Didn't you already hate Ninja? My neck really hurts. Looks like some scorch marks. You got sapped. Rinse it and cover it. It shouldn't leave a scar. There might be more attackers coming in from Kajimachi. Do you have somewhere to lie low for a bit? My place. But if Kenbi's already sent guys over there. Doesn't matter. We'll hide in plain sight. They won't expect us to go there. And if someone is there, we'll just go somewhere else. Hoshi, that's actually like a horrible idea. Perfect. That way I can bring Hasuke along too. Hasuke? Never mind. I'll explain later. The longer we stall, the more goons will show up. Which way to your place? Let's go. Kami-sama, you are already gone. Ah. I know there's nothing here. Okay, so what we're probably gonna do is have these three next stream, and then these three as a last stream. I don't think I should do a tea break, because honestly, the tea wasn't helping my throat that much towards the last of that part. So I think we're just gonna stop here for today and get back to it tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tuesday. And then Wednesday we'll finish it. This is the goal. Because I do want to be smart. Especially because we have Enfield and I know I'm going to be yelling. Also, do you guys see that? They did the meme. Do you guys see this, right? I'm not the only one like not seeing that right here. Oh my god. What else do they have? What meme? You want to rub it? Raunchy. The meme of like the Google car passing by the three girls in Japan. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I like how Momoko is just here. And then she's like right there too. That's the main meme I see. Yeah, it's just that one. I'll try to post it in the Discord later if I find it. But here's where we're going to go ahead and end. So once again, tomorrow no stream, Monday no stream. We'll be back on Tuesday. I'll post that waiting room soonish, if not in a couple of days. And then we'll go ahead and finish the event. Thank you for joining me. As always, everyone, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. Please enjoy your weekend or whatever's left of it. And I hope to see everyone again soon. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.